Here are my three friends. This is we have with three H's and. And and go to the shops, although at the moment not together. And spends £20, and the ratio of their spending is 4 to 3 to 5. How much does and spend? So this is a ratio question, and often you get told just to add up the three numbers and then divide that by that and whatever. But that doesn't really work. It works sometimes, but most time it doesn't. Now what we need to do is look at what we know. Well, we know that equals 20. Then we look at the ratio. We have a ratio of 4 to 3 to 5, and we've got the screen, so we've got a bit more room, and that's and. So with this ratio we have at least in the ratio, equals 4, and I need to get to equals 20, and we basically need to then multiply this by 5, and you're going to do the same with the ratio, times 5. So 4 times 5 is 20, 3 times 5 is 15, and 5 times 5 is 25. So this tells you now that spends 20, is 15, and is 25. Now you have to really look at what you're told. So here spends 20, and you need to link it to the ratio. Okay. Have a new screen, may as well. So let's have another question. That's not an M. And go to the shops and spend in the ratio of 3 to 5, and spends £40 more than how much do they each spend? So I always read, just like write the ratio down. So we have to and in the ratio of 3 to 5, and then we need to write down what we know. So in this one, let's change colour a second. Well, and spends £40 and key more. So we're going to go and 40 more. And now I'm going to write the same at the top, and blank more. And we're going to look at the ratio. So here we've got and and gets 2 more. Now how do I go from 2 to 40? Well, to go from 2 to 40, well, I'm not sure. You can actually just do a division. And 40 divided by 2 is 20. So to go from 2 to 40, I have to times by 20. And I'm going to do the same here, times 20. So 3 times 20 is 60. And 5 times 20 is 100. And then we know that is £60 and is £100. You can have another one. So let's go for, I would normally do on a school trip actually, but like that ain't gonna happen for a little bit. Not in real life at least. But hey, on a school trip. The ratio of teachers to pupils is 2 to 9. Given a total of 55 people went on the trip, what is the number of teachers on the trip? Well, I'm going to write down the ratio again, 2 to 9, and this is teachers to students or pupils, and let's make that a P, may as well make that a P, and we look at the question again. Now what do we know? Well, we know that a total is 55 people. So your total equals 55. And then I'm going to write the word total again. And then we look at the ratio. What's a total of 2 and 9? Or what's 2 plus 9? Kind of the total of that. Well, that's 11. And how do I go from 11 to 55? Well, this time I times by 5. I'm going to do the same here, times 5. So 2 times 5 is 10, and 9 times 5 is 45. So there are 10 teachers and 45 pupils on this imaginary school trip, which has probably now been cancelled, at least in our imaginary school world.